Ladies and gentlemen, the Holy Priest, the bare bones healing. This is the one that always falls into this category. I've had a lot of abuse from people over the years when I say this, but it is true. The Holy Priest, and Blizzard sees it this way too, sorry to spoil it, is the exactly what the base idea of a healer should be from someone coming from outside video games, more realistically. When you think of the classic fantasy healer, the chances are most people are going to think of a Holy Priest. They're not really going to think of a Resto Druid or a Mistweaver Monk or even a Holy Paladin. They're going to think of a Holy Priest. Therefore, the Holy Priest sits in this role of being pretty basic. It's designed to see people take damage and then it heals it up. And that's pretty much what we're looking at here as we continue into the Shadowlands. Now, there are some additions to be aware of, but what you should know is that if you're looking for complexity, I kind of feel like Blizzard got burned with the chakra system. I loved the chakra system. I thought the chakra system was fucking badass. You can go back and check the videos in Kata when we got chakra, and I was like, this is cool. This is really cool. I really need to sort of think about it, but a lot of people didn't like that, like at all. So when it comes to trying to make something really fun and intricate, or something to really think about the Holy Priest, Blizzard's kind of had to pull back a little bit because most people like a base, simple style of healer. It's great to have Mistweavers doing all these kicks and backflips and the tracking, renewing mists over everything, and Holy Paladins who are whacking away and throwing glimmers out and using beacons of virtue and all this kind of stuff. It's great to have that option available, but not for the Holy Priest, and especially because priests carry 2 healing specs. They don't need it either. If you want the more intricate, complex thinking man's healing spec for all intents and purposes, you've got Dis, and Dis really is all of those things. So I guess one criticism I could throw out is that it doesn't really carry anything new. You're still going to be doing these sort of really sort of base things. What they are picking up, though, is Mind Blast and Mind Sear. Of course, there's no particular interactions going on with those things. They're just damaging spells for the most part. Not for Dis, though. You can do that Prayer Circle talent, which causes your Circle of Healing to reduce your Prayer of Healing spell cast time by 30%. Prayer of Healing, a commonly spammed spell, certainly by the raid Holy Priest. But other than that, not much. But, pop your brakes. Don't just walk away. There is a Covenant ability that's coming, ladies and gentlemen. I believe it's the Night Fae, where your heals are going to empower your allies, such as giving them resources, reducing their major cooldowns. Prayer of Healing reduces major cooldowns. Now, this is what we're watching for. This is exactly what we're watching for with the Holy Priest and, of course, the Dis Priest. And so someone spent the Shadow Priest, so I imagine the Shadow Priest would really wish it would burn in a fire, because God knows how this thing is going to interact. We're looking for interactions. Interactions are coming, which means we'll definitely be messing around with this Covenant ability once we can actually get the Night Fae Covenant stuff, and we'll be back to see whether that does provide what we're looking for, or whether it's an absolute pain in the ass because all your DPSs want you to reduce their cooldowns for them by spamming Prayer of Healing on them. We will see. We will see. So watch this space on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Back with it soon.